What's up, guys? Dr. Seth back here to solve more of your powerlifter problems. And this one maybe isn't as much of a problem as it is an issue of understanding. And when it comes to training, the better we can understand the role of a muscle or a group or an action in a movement, the better we can then use it, cue it, train it, and put it back together with our lifts. So what the heck is a lat doing during the deadlift? Or what the hell are your lats doing during a deadlift? Well, the easiest way to kind of visualize and understand it is to think about a deadlift like a straight arm pull down. So if we're doing a straight arm pull down, the lats are going to be pulling the humerus, pulling the upper arm towards a relatively static rib cage. So the lats are going to be contracting, they wrap around the rib cage, they're going to be pulling that upper arm towards the rib cage. They're going to be helping us create extension at the shoulder or pulling the arm kind of towards the backside of us. Now, how does that apply to a deadlift? Well, in a deadlift, our arms are going to be hanging with the bar, and that's going to create a bit of like a pendulum effect. The heavier the bar is, the more inertia it'll have, or the more resistance the bar's weight will have towards wanting to move in that horizontal plane and wanting to swing along that pendulum. So during a deadlift, we can then use our lats to contract against that resistance, and in the case of a deadlift, opposite of a straight arm pull down, our rib cage will not be the static object. The arm with the barbell's inertia will be relatively static, and then our lat contraction can help pull our rib cage through towards our arm. So it's like the lat is still creating extension at the shoulder, pulling the arm backwards, but in the case of a deadlift, it's not the upper arm moving relative to the rib cage. With the heavy weight on the barbell providing resistance through inertia, it's going to be our arm being static, pulling our rib cage through, which can help us get through to lockout. So if we want to incorporate our lats into our deadlift better, or better use our lats during a deadlift, or use our lats to help our deadlift, what do we need to be thinking about? We need to be thinking about creating straight arm pull down type tension as we're setting the bar, getting that lat going, and then using that to finish. And like, this is not a cue to ramp your deadlift, but once the bar crosses the knee, we can think about like levering the bar into our thighs almost, as long as we have baby powder or something on our legs so the bar will glide up and not dig in. We can then almost use our thigh to then create more force through the lat to better shove that rib cage through. And again, this is not saying like set the bar on your knees and like kind of just ramp it up. This is saying to take advantage of the thigh being a static object to pull against that can help us shove through. And you're gonna be like, well, Seth, if you're pulling the bar into the thigh, it's gonna make it harder for the hips to go through. Not necessarily, because again, it's going to be top down, lats pulling rib cage through, which should then help our hips extend and help us get to lockout. And on the flip side of this, we can also think about the lats playing a role in scapular depression as well, helping us set the scaps down. And if all we do is think about that straight arm pull down tension in the bottom while we're setting up, that is going to happen automatically. So straight arm pull downs can help us better understand what the lats are doing at a deadlift, and then creating tension like a straight arm pull down can help us better utilize our lats so that we can deadlift more, finish stronger, and have a better pull. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully that helped your understanding. If it did, comment, like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, and I apologize for being so long off of YouTube with the growing tear and getting busy. It's been a bit of a trip, but we are back making content. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. Peace out.